Yeah, awesome win. I mean, awesome win. Privately we were excited about the challenge that this became. Flipping time zones, obviously the tough battle in Lincoln just a few days ago, and then having to turn over and play a really good football team coming off a bye week. I just felt like this last two games, I felt like this would be a really important stretch for this season, and cool to see our guys respond. We had probably our most complete week, and it had to be because it was such a short week and we didn't have time to waste. And I thought the guys dove into the preparation and the challenge and met it head on, and I think you saw that tonight. So got contributions from all sides. Defense second week in a row that we've, I think, held opponents to just a field goal in the second half. Can't say enough about some of the adjustments that we made. Put a lid on the run game. We did a really nice job on third downs, kind of after the first couple there, and really settled in. Obviously, offensively, played definitely a little bit cleaner. Made some big plays. None bigger than Jaden form tackle down there in the end zone, which was an awesome play. And obviously had some cool special teams plays too that really contributed. So it was an awesome win. It really was. It was a challenging win, and we've got ourselves in a pretty fun position right now.
How did Jaden's forced fumble epitomize fight on, and what were your emotions on that play?
I knew right away that it was out before, and it didn't surprise me. I mean, there's part of me is like, man, if he's gonna score, like don't hit him. That dude was pretty big. But knowing him, like he was gonna go. And he did, and he never gets up. He continues to fight, and when your quarterback's like that, it permeates throughout the entire team. It just always does. And so we had a lot of guys make tough physical plays tonight, and that was one of them, and obviously a key moment.
Jaden, can you take us through that play?
Yeah, we got the look we wanted first to play. So I thought getting back to Lamb was the right read, so I made the throw, and I don't even know where he came from, honestly. So I just seen him running with the ball. Seen him down the sideline. So I thought I'd just go out there and sacrifice my body for my brothers and potentially get the ball back.
Did you think you were going to make it to him in time, like right when you take off? Or?
Oh, for sure.
Lincoln, what's the process with the jersey change with Sam Kewer? Can you walk us through how that went this week?
You guys got to pay attention. That's been on there for, seriously, it's been on there for 3 weeks. So I'm glad none of y'all put it on Twitter. Yeah, it was just a well thought out thing by several of our staff members who were involved in it, and had it at the right time, and we had confidence in it. And Sam stepped in there, made a good throw, had a guy kind of in his face. So it was a good throw. Tanook made a nice play, and yeah, it was a key point in the game. But we got some creative guys on staff. Credit to a lot of our staff members for helping us put that one together.
Coach, is that something you've done before, or anyone on staff had done before, or is that?
I can't sit there and say I've done that exact one. We've faked a few punts in our years, but not that exact one. So that was a new one.
Coach, this is for you or Jaden. Just when it comes to Micah, he's probably still running open there on the field right now. Just how is it so tough for defenses to handle him? How special is he as far as being able to get open? It seems like he's wide open on a lot of these throws.
Talking about Lemon?
Yeah, Lemon.
Yeah. Lim, he's a good player. He's a good route runner. He understands defenses. He understands our entire offense, not just running routes. He understands what we're trying to accomplish, and so I think that shows up. And our ability to run the ball, we ran it great last week. Had some big ones tonight. Our ability to use our tight ends and our other players, when we're going good, make us a little tougher to defend, where you can't just put all your eggs in one basket. And so we were able to get a few things going tonight, and that helped. And O-line had some really nice protections, and Jaden did a good job getting through his reads.
The Coliseum was rocking again tonight. I know you were calling for that earlier in the year. How big is it to have this energy as you get to the final 2 home games of the year?
Yeah, it was great. It was great, because there was years, and I could probably even say, in the beginning of my time here, where a Friday night game the atmosphere wouldn't have been that good. Like, let's be honest. And it was fun tonight. It was really, really fun. And man, I cannot wait for next Saturday. I mean, this place has got to be jumping next Saturday. I cannot wait for it to get here. It was awesome tonight. We only got 2 of them left in here, so we got to make them both great.
Coach, one more on the forced fumble. How did that change the complexion of the game and potentially the season?
Well, I don't know. I read in season. I mean, it was a big play in this game. You know, it was, I think, just to grab some momentum there before half, and you know, we really took over the game after that. But you got to make some of those key plays. I mean, they were kind of fortunate the guy popped out. And it was kind of a unique play, and then you know, both sides were playing hard and made a good play, and that one bounced in our favor. But when your team fights hard all the time, then you don't have to worry about when those opportunities are going to come up, because like you're ready and you're in position when the plays are there to be made. When your team is picking and choosing when they're going to play hard or when they're going to, as Jaden said, sacrifice their body, then there's going to be those ones that come up that you never know because they weren't going hard enough to be in position to make the play anyways. And right now, especially these last couple of weeks, I mean, our team is really sacrificing themselves. I think it's important that when you watch us play any side of the ball, any time of the game, that it looks the same. You know, it shouldn't look different. And that's the team taking pride in the team's performance. And I think that's really growing with this one right now.
Coach, your defense, you touchdowns on the first 2 drives, and after that, you only got 3 points the rest of the way. Were there some defensive adjustments you made in the game, or so what kind of went into the change in momentum?
Yeah, we got, I think we were better on third down. You know, we did a better job in the run game, but the third down defense is what I'd really point towards. We kind of settled in there a little bit. We thought we had some opportunities with a couple of the calls early in the game to get off the field. We didn't make the play, but give credit to the coaches and the guys. You know, they were talking, about those adjustments, and then 3 points the rest of the way out was huge.
Jacoby is making catches in the game, and then he's kissing babies after the game. So, what is his importance in the game today, and also to this team right now as a whole?
Yeah, it was, it was good for him to step up, and I think he, ever since he got injured, he's been a little bit rusty coming back. He certainly made some plays, but he's been a little rusty too. And now he's starting to get a couple of good practice weeks under his belt, and played a really consistent game. And it's important for us. He's an important part of our offense and our team, and certainly made us, I think, a little bit more versatile tonight.
Jaden.
Kind of nodding your head along to that. So, what is your chemistry with Jacoby right now?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just how much of a team player he is, and how much of everybody. He just wants to see everybody win on his team, and so that's, you gotta appreciate guys like that. He's a warrior.
Jaden, you've been going against really good teams that have been good at defending the pass. I think the last 5 opponents that you guys were facing all are in the top 25 in passing yards allowed, and today you drew for the most yards that Northwestern's given up. Just going against these tough defenses that know how to defend the pass, like how are you able to just dissect them and just be able to make them just so ineffective?
Coach Lincoln Riley, for sure. I think we got the guys to do it as well. They all mind to do it. Everybody offensively, just we're excited to play for each other.
On a similar note, Jaden, what was different for you maybe today? It seemed like you were sharper maybe against the best.
Just the preparation and the practice that we put in, and the coaching staff just did such a great job, setting us out there, being ready for the test.
Coach, earlier this middle of the week, this thing maybe came out. Did you have to address any of that with the team? The rumor that the grenade was pulled from Josh Payne. Did you hear about that?
I've been underwater for the last 5 days, I feel like. So
we have to be concerned about me making you leave at the end of it.
You guys know what I sacrificed to come here. I'm where I need to be.
Coach, how have you seen this team? Obviously, you have a vision for the team at the beginning of the season. Obviously, you go through the ebbs and flows of the season. How close is that vision where you guys set out to where you are right now specifically?
It's funny, Jaden and I were having this talk the other night, the years I can remember, teams winning championships, or, you're kind of in that moment and, confetti's falling down, you're holding a trophy, you just don't think about that going through it. It's like you just get so ingrained in it. The best way I can describe it is it almost feels like you're in a dream and you're just going, and then you wake up and all of a sudden you're on the stage. You got to be that ingrained to it, or you'll never actually live that. And so I think that's how we are right now. We're trying to control what we can control. We're trying to just get better every week. We know the more we win, the bigger these opportunities get. And we've got some big ones coming up that are big because we've made them big. And so I think for the team, just making sure they understand that. They understand how hard it is to get to this point in any year, where you have in front of us what we do. And let's go embrace it. Let's go be our very best at it. Let's don't have any regrets. And so, yeah, we're just going to keep battling. We're going to keep working hard. We're going to keep preparing hard and showing up on Saturdays ready to play.
Let's do one more.
Coach,
If y'all got one for D-Nick, I would sure appreciate it.
Yeah.
Carlos, you've been playing with a lot of confidence, right? You can really see it out the field. When did things just start to slow down for you and just kind of settle in?
I can't really pinpoint a date. Just, having that responsibility of supposed to be leading the room and leading by example, and seeing how they're performing, I gotta, come to work ready to get better every day and find a way to make the team better.
Well, D, you want to tell them how your dad did tonight? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lil D.
All right, tell them. Say it a little louder.
What you guys say? Say fight on.
Did he play good?
Can you say fight on?
Too many eyes.
You're the man. There it is.
Thank you,
All
gentlemen.
right.
Yeah.